I had a video blog entry recently trying to sort of give an introduction to this whole DNA issue that I've been litigating for the past 2 years, and I wanted to sort of tell the public what's going on and try and explain it as best I can. It is rather complex, so it's not that easy to explain, but in a recap, basically the 2010 SWGDAM guidelines changed, and that change could fundamentally affect testimony that was given in people's trials prior to 2011, which in turn could provide a legal basis to get their convictions overturned based on quote-unquote false evidence under the penal code. So now that we're all up to date, I wanted to just put another entry out there explaining that this isn't just a San Diego issue. It certainly involves the San Diego Police Department Crime Lab, but not only that, it also affects essentially every crime lab in the nation. Prior to 2011, 2010, crime labs were using these outdated protocols all over the nation. And even after 2010, when the SWGDAM guidelines came out, crime labs continued to use these outdated protocols that could lead to false inclusions in many, many cases. And I just wanted to point out a couple examples of labs that have, that even after the SWGDAM guidelines came out, that continued to use outdated protocols. For example, in 2015, there is a group called ANAB, and they are an accreditation body for forensic crime labs. And basically, they conducted an audit on the District of Columbia Crime Lab, and in their audit, they found out that the District of Columbia Crime Lab was not following the SWGDAM guidelines. They were using old methods, and they shut down the crime lab. The accrediting body shut them down for that. And then in 2016, the Texas Forensic Science Commission did a complete audit of the Austin Police Department Crime Lab. And again, this crime lab was doing the same thing. They were using outdated protocols that were in violation of the 2010 SWGDAM guidelines. And again, they were temporarily shut down until they fixed the problem. In addition to that, the district attorney's office in that jurisdiction is undergoing an audit to see what defendants were affected by these outdated protocols and whether or not there's any legal relief for them. So in summary, I think that these two cases these two examples illustrate just how pervasive this problem is throughout the nation. And I think that the Pandora's box, so to speak, is about to open. And I hope it opens soon, because this is an injustice that needs to be addressed. So thanks for listening.